Shalom, shalom, Yahshua Allah. I want to start off first things first, get all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rahah Kadash, which in the Petty Hebrew tongue is created as the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to your sister brothers laboring in this truth, and shalom to your brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show yourselves approved. I had a dream, I want to say the night before last, Yahshua Allah, so I'm going to give you a rundown of my dream I had, and then we're going to break it down through the scriptures. It was a very good faith-boosting type of dream. When I woke up from it, Lord willing, y'all can get some edification from it, but it lets me know things is really about to turn up for me to have a dream like that. So, check it out. Let me get right into it, Yahshua Allah. Coming home from work, one of them regular days, coming home from work. When I come home from work, Yahshua Allah, what do I see? When I pull up to the house, it's a big police presence. I'm talking about a lot of police. I'm thinking something done happened, so I pull up. The police is like, hey, are you Tay Yahshua Allah? You know, they talking about my YouTube page, and basically that was the persecution right there. We was getting persecuted. So right then and there, I'm telling them like, yeah, I'm Tay Yahshua Allah. Yeah, I do YouTube. You know, tell them I'm a Hebrew Israelite. You know, so when I tell them that, they basically say like, oh, you under arrest. You know, that's treason, this, and that. And like, I was thinking that maybe I would fight or do something to get away or something like that. But in the dream, like when they told me that, you know, they pulled their guns out on me or whatnot, I just went, hey, they turned around, handcuffed me, put me in the back of, it was like them Ford Escorts, the police SUV. And they're doing like an escort. So I'm like, dang, I'm about to go to jail. I think I'm just getting off of work. I'm trying to go, you know, do a lesson how I normally do, and now I'm going to jail. You know, my children's looking all sad, crying. You know, everybody looking at me, and so I'm in the back of the police car, Yahshua, right? Going to jail. Now here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, the main jail you go to is called David L. Moss. You know, it's downtown. So they're taking me. I'm thinking I'm going to David L. Moss, right, Yahshua? No, we go past the jail, and we're going to like the BOK Center. It's a famous stadium here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And we go behind the stadium, and all of a sudden it's like the street opens up, and they taking me underground in some tunnels. You know, so at this point, I'm talking crazy to them, man. I'm up here kicking the back of the, you know, the back of the thing. Like, man, where y'all taking me at, man? What's going on? Which I already knew what was going on based on the circumstances. I'm like, okay, they taking me to a facility. They taking me to a camp. Like, they about to do something to me. So this time the fear done really hit. It done set in. But you know, the scriptures already told us that this would happen, which I think I'm going to go get that. Because that's why the scriptures are very important. Because as I'm in my dream, I'm going through that. You know, all the priests is going through my head. First, I already know we're going to get persecuted. And this right here went through my mind. I was like, okay, we're going through Revelation 2 and 10. It says, fear none of these things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. So that precept immediately ran through my head. It gave me some comfort, but I'm still like kicking the back of the car like, hey, I'm cussing them out. They like some dang robots, man. They just sitting there not saying nothing to me. And I'm like, these dudes taking me to a facility. Like, it's about to go down. Because, I mean, the thing opened up, and it was like a dark alley, Yahshua. And we're going in that. So I'm like, oh, man, I think they about to, you know, unalive me. So at this point, that precept ran through my head. I just started chilling out. And I started, like, praying, calling on the Lord. Like, okay, it's game time. Here it go. You know, I done served the Lord. They done persecuted me because of my YouTube page. And here we go. So we get down to the facility. It's like a underground bunker, pretty much. How it look. And it's huge, too, Yahshua, huge. And because I had been, like, kicking and talking noise to them, as soon as they opened the door, you know, they gun bun me. Bow, you know. Hey, knock me out. So when I wake up, I'm on, like, a hospital bed. I'm on, like, a little hospital bed. I'm strapped down, and it's like weird too. It's like plastic, like some plastic stuck, and I can't move my arms, my legs. I'm strapped down. I'm looking at some weird looking Edomites in there. They're talking a language I ain't never heard before. I don't know if it was German, French, or whatever it was, but these were not your regular everyday Edomites we deal with. You know, I don't know, they look like some scientists, and they was talking a weird language I ain't never heard before, and I'm strapped down. So at this point, I'm cussing, I'm calling the name of the Lord, I'm doing all of that. And then like above me is this thing, you go get your eyes checked. They got this machine above me. I'm strapped down. So I'm like, oh, they about to torture me. And then the one crazy thing about the detail too, I was like, oh man, I'm about to get messed up. They was butt naked. I don't know why they was butt naked. I don't know what that was about. So I'm in the dream like, oh man, these dudes about to, ravish me, do weird stuff. I'm about to get messed up. That's what I'm thinking, y'all, Sherala. So what hit me was this right here. So as I'm strapped down and they up here, about to do something, they stuck something in my neck and then they stuck something in my eye. When they stuck something in my eye, it hurt it real, real bad. I mean, real bad. So I was like hollering, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, save me, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. I'm just hollering it loud. I'm trying to get loose. They stuck something, it like a drill. It went right in my eye, y'all, Sherala, like on the side, and it hurt it bad. So I'm over here with Proverbs 18:10. It says, the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it, and it's safe. So I remembered that scripture. So I was saying the Lord's name, man, as loud as I can. I mean, loud, loud, loud. I guess they got sick of me hollering the name of the Lord. So they stuck some goop in my mouth. It went to my throat, and I couldn't even talk no more. I'm just sitting there, I'm all gagged up now. And that pissed me off too, because I thought I was getting somewhere by saying the name of the Lord. And I'm hollering it loud. They done put some goop in my mouth, and now I can't even holler it out no more. So now at this point, I'm like, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna, get unalive. Hey, I did the works. Hey, I'm gonna go out, saying that I'm basically going out kicking and screaming. So I'm just keep saying the name of the Lord. And when they put the goop in my mouth, I couldn't say the name. Some thoughts went to my head like, okay, I'm cooked, man. I'm cooked. They got me. But then, I guess that spirit kicked in. I'm like, okay, if I can't say the name of the Lord out loud through my voice, I'm going to still say, in the spirit, I'm still say it in my head. So I'm calling the name of the Lord, calling it out. And, hey, lo and behold, y'all, when I think I'm just done, I'm about to get unalive. The devil's about to mess me up. Hey, I'm about to pull this precept out because, hey, guess what happened, y'all, Sherala? Hey, the Spirit of the Lord came upon me, and I ripped the plastic up. I got loose. Tore the stuff up. Hey, they messed them devils up, too, when I got loose. They start scrambling for the door. Hey, they did not make it to the door, y'all, Sherala. And it's like, when I tore the straps up and tore the plastic that was holding me, it's like the Lord gave me, like, super strength. Like I'm talking about like super strength. Because when I got a hold of them devils, Yasser Allah, it's like, man, it's like they flesh, they body felt like tissue paper. Man, I did them like bugs, Yasser. I smeared them all on the wall. I ripped them apart. Like I messed them up. Probably about like 7 or 8 of them dang devils that was in that room with me. That was about to, I think they was about to experiment on me. I don't know what they was about to do. I know they shot something in my neck, and then they had a drill in my eye. But I had got loose thanks to the power of the Lord. Like it was incredible. Yeah, right. When I thought about it too, when I woke up, hey, first thing popped in my mind was Samson, man. The Lord gave me super strength. That was like some Samson type of stuff. And it fit too, because it's a precept like that. I'm gonna go get it. And when I broke loose from that plastic, it was like some wrap. I best I could describe like some saran wrap. Some type of strong plastic. Because at first I couldn't get loose. And it had me pinned down. And then when the Spirit of the Lord came up, man, I tore it up like some plastic. And hey, I messed them devils up in the room, man. But they eyes, you can see their eyes, y'all, how they look when I busted loose. So this is Samson when he's fighting with the Philistines. And the Israelites was talking to Samson like, hey, man, let's do this to you and deliver you up to the Philistines. And I'm going to read the precept because it reminded me, it's like what I did in my dream. So this Judges 15:13 says, and they spake unto him, saying, no, but we will bind thee fast and deliver thee into their hand. But surely we will not kill thee. And they bound him with 2 new cords and brought him up from the rock. Verse 14. And when he came unto Lehi, the Philistines shouted against him. And the Spirit of the Lord came mighty upon him, and the cords that were upon his arms became as flax that was burnt with fire, and his bands loose from off his hands. Verse 15. And he found the new jawbone of an ass, and put forth his hand, and took it, and slew 1,000 men therewith. So I didn't get to slay 1,000 men. You know, I probably hit about 7 or 8 of them. So check it out, Yashara. So I put them devils, I unalived them, and the way I did it was so gruesome, Yashara, because their super strength, it's like they were like putty in my hands. I pulled them, I did them like some bugs. Best way I can describe it, I did them like some bugs. I mean, one of them, I just smeared that dude all against the wall. Like, hey, he was nothing but like some red soup after that. So I noticed once I got the super strength, I also had like fast speed. Not like Flash, but I could run real fast as I ever been. So I bust the door down. I'm running down that hallway that they took me, and I'm running real fast, Yashara. I'm running real fast. And when I bust through the door, you know, it's like I just busted up through the concrete. Like I did like some, what's it, like a Super Mario brother when he jump up and he bust the block. I just jumped up and busted it. And then when I came up, Yashara, oh, Yashara, Jacob's trouble was in full bloom. When I came up, all I seen after that was like M-Raps, all kinds of Humvees, and they was just rounding people up. I seen Northern Tribe getting rounded up. I seen Jakes getting rounded up. I also seen Edomites get rounded up. I don't know what that was about. I guess they were just rounding everybody up. And the first thing I thought was like, man, I got to get to my children. You know, and I'm talking about it was just mad chaos. You could tell that martial law had been declared. Because when I came up, it was downtown Tulsa, right behind the BOK Center. And it was all kind of chaos. All kind of chaos, Yashara. And after that, man, like when it got real good, I woke up. Oh, I was mad. I woke up right when it got good, man. It's probably like 3, 4 in the morning. I woke up and, you know, I tried to go back to sleep. I couldn't go back to sleep because I wanted to, like, to me, that was like the good part. I wanted to see what I was going to do after that. Then I woke up and I was hot, man. Like, like you watching a good movie and it cut off and it leave you on a cliffhanger. That's how I felt, Yashara. Like, soon as it got good, I woke up. I'm like, Lord, wow, I wanted to see what I was going to do, you know? But I did get a glimpse to see what was going on, man. It was chaos. I was about all out chaos, man. They was like running people down and throwing them in the back of, looked like an M-Rap. It was like some military vehicle they was throwing people in the back of. And, man, it was just, it was crazy, y'all. I woke up sweating, so I could tell it was an intense dream, but it was like a good dream, though. That's why I woke up. And check it out, y'all. When I woke up, I could not go back to sleep. So I just read some scriptures, and I just stayed up till it was time for me to go to work. And that, you know, that's real bad, too. You wake up in the middle of the night, can't go back to sleep, and you got to go to work. You know you're going to be tired at work. So I was like, man, this is all bad, man. I didn't even get to finish it. I was trying to go back to sleep to see if I can go back into the dream where I was at, but it don't work like that. So I couldn't get it, man. That pissed me off because I wanted to see what I was going to do after that. Because that was like the good part. I got to see Jacob's trouble in my face. And my spiritual power had popped up. And what I had, I want more stuff than that, but that's just what was in the dream. I had super strength and I had super speed. I could run real fast. I covered a lot of ground to get out of that facility in a short amount of time, Yashara. So I'm going to read this right here. Because we're going to need spiritual power. Spiritual power saved me. Like when I broke them straps and I got loose, I knew it was the Lord that gave me that ability. I automatically knew it, you know, and it shows us too. Like what I learned from that dream, Yashara, is that, hey, keep calling the name of the Lord and keep the faith. I did never fold up, man. I was going like, hey, stay all the way down until I got unalived. Because I was on the table, getting drilled in my eye. It felt like I was about to go to my dang brain, man. And I thought I was done, Yashara. I really did. But the Lord's like, nah, man. I busted it, man, ripped that sucker out, and I gave them devils something crucial. So this Isaiah 40:31, it says, but they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. And I got a part of that. When I was running, I did not get tired. Like that place where they had me in, Yashara, I probably covered like, I don't know, probably like 2 football fields in a very short time, and I was not tired, and I could run real fast. So Lord right there saying people going to get flight, People gonna get super speed. There's gonna be super strength. We already seen an example of that with Samson. He killed 1,000 people with the jawbone of a donkey. Like, you know how strong you got to be to do some stuff like that. So spiritual power is real, and we're gonna get it when we need it, Yasharala. That's what that dream told me. Like, don't give up, don't get scared. The Lord got us when we really need it. Cause I thought I was done. You know, I'm sitting there like, man, I guess they got me, man. You know, I done let them get me and take me to this goddamn facility. I ain't even fight. I'm thinking, you know, normally I'll fight. Nah, I ain't going. I'll run. I went to the facility. And then was on the table getting tortured. But the Lord gave that spiritual power, man. I got loose. And hey, man, I was ready to flex that spiritual power. And it's good that we know who we are and what's going on. Because when I got it, I knew what to do with it. So we're not going to be out here clueless and, you know, trying to, why am I like this? Nah, we already going to know what to do with it. That's why I hate I woke up. Because my mind, I was ready to go hunting. Y'all sure? Like, when I looked and seen the Edomites in their military gear and they stuff, hey, I was getting ready to run and go get them. But then I woke up. I'm like, you know, I wanted to see what I was going to do. Because I knew what to do. It was game time. You know, I got to make Esau feel it. And then I woke up. So the Lord right there saying, hey, wait upon the Lord, which we doing right now, man. We doing the works of Yahweh Shai, you know, fishing for the elect. And then, you know, when the family word kicks in, and when Esau, Edom, so-called white man, start persecuting us and putting us in prisons and all that, don't lose the faith, Yasharala. And always remember to call on the name of the Lord. I think that's what really saved me, man. I was hollering that out. I mean, hollering out the name of the Lord, too, at the top of my lungs, to where they muzzled me. Because I must have been getting on their nerves. I was just hollering repeatedly. I just kept hollering that. And then as I was going to the facility, I remember the precepts going through my mind. I think they kept me kind of cool and calm. I was like, okay, I know what this is. I know what's going on. So it wasn't just like I just freaked out. Because I'm like, I knew this was coming. I knew you was coming. So, and I feel real grateful in that dream. The Lord, he saved me. By doing what? Hey, bestowing that spiritual power on me. Like I got the super strength like Samson. And it was, hey, how did them Edomites, man? Woo, hey, I wish I could do an AI movie or something like that, Yashral. It was like a straight action movie. Hey, them devils, man, they shouldn't have came and got me like that. I made them show pay for that. Because, I mean, they felt like tissue paper. It was real easy to pull them apart. Real easy. So Lord right there is telling us, like, man, you wait upon me, you're going to get that spiritual power. And I think I'm going to go get one more. Because that whole time I couldn't go to sleep because I was just thinking about, you know, what I'm going to do when I get that spiritual power. You know, Lord willing, we get it. And I'm going to go to Isaiah 33:18. It says, thy heart shall meditate terror. Where is the scribe? Where is the receiver? Where is he that counted the towers? So that's what we're going to do, man. That whole time I woke up, I was just meditating terror on Esau, Edom, and, you know, all the little heathen nations that come up against Yasharala. And I was just sitting there just pondering on it. I even read a little scriptures because I couldn't go to sleep. And I was like, man, I get my spiritual power. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And I was just meditating terror, man. And it made me feel good, too. It carried me throughout that next morning at work. You know, y'all looking at me like, dang, why he such in a good mood? And I'm over here like, boy, woo, I'm so ready to get that spiritual power. I'm just looking at Esau at my job like, man, I'm going to do this to you. I'm going to do this, that to you. And I'm going to do this like I did that one dude in my dream. You know, I was basically meditating terror at the job. You know? Esau look like, man, that dude crazy. You know, so I look at them like some chicken nuggets. Like, boy, man, y'all don't want to see me, man. When Yasharala or Salakia, when Yahweh Shah bestows that glory on Yasharala. These Edomites are not going to want to see us at all. So, with that being said, man, I just want to give a little quick rundown. I had another dream, Yasharala. I noticed they're becoming more frequent, too. I have a lot of dreams. Usually they be stupid, don't make no sense, but this one made sense. It was like a good movie, and I could remember what happened. And I believe the Lord did that so I can relay it to the nation. And with the dreams increasing in frequency, you know, all these brothers having spiritual power dreams, hey, it's about to be manifest in reality real soon. Because you can just look at everything these devils is doing. You can tell they're getting ready to come down with great wrath. You can tell they are. And so with that being said, Yasharala, we should not be scared. We should not be in fear. Hey, the Lord got us. We're looking for that standard to be lifted up. Matter of fact, I'm going to end off with that. And we'll close out on that. I'm going to leave off my favorite precept. Isaiah 59:19. Because that standard got lifted on my behalf. And woo, I messed Esau up. This is Isaiah 59:19. It says, so should they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy should come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord should lift up a standard against him. Verse 20, the Redeemer should come to Zion, and unto them that turn from transgression in Jacob, saith the Lord. So that's why we in this truth. That's why we walk after the commandments of Yahweh Bashar Yahushua. We're looking for that righteous reward. We're looking for that protection. We need divine protection. Our guns are not going to save us. I didn't have a chance to go get my gun in that situation, Yasharallah. Like, as soon as I got to the house, the police was there. I'm thinking something done happened to somebody in my family or something done went down. Yo, are you okay, Yasharallah? 144K? Is that you? I'm like, yeah. Hey, are you under arrest? I had no time to get my gun. Because they wouldn't draw their guns on me, and I just had to go. So guns ain't going to save us, man. They going to run up on us. Ain't no telling how we going to get dead. But what we are going to have is that spiritual power, that standard. The Lord going to make us weapons. And he did that. And it reminded me of Samson. I read the scriptures on Judges, man. It's like the spirit hit me. I felt it too. I felt the spirit come in my body. And then when it happened, it's like, man, I just told that plastic couldn't hold me down after that. And then when them devils, they was all like running for the door, and they was all running for the door at one time, so they got caught up. And then I started getting a hold of them, man. And I messed them up, Yasharallah. I'm talking about messed them up. They was not in one piece after that. I mean, I took one of this. I just took his head and his body and just smeared it all on the wall. All of it, just crushed everything. It was nothing left for that devil but his feet. I just smeared him. I did him like a bug. I did him like bugs, man. I just ripped him apart, and it felt good to do it. That's why I woke up, because I wanted to see what else I was going to do. But it's just, Lord willing, it's going to be a reality. So we just got to be patient. We got to, stay with the Lord and do what we need to do. And Lord willing, hey, we get bestowed with those spiritual gifts. So with that being said, I hope it's been edifying. I hope it's been comforting. I want to say Kwam Yasharallah and stay locked in, because Yahushua is quickly on the way. Shalom.